Hey guys, this is your host Thomas Tyree here from On the Hot Podcast. Today, I have some bonus content for you guys. The bonus content we'll be covering today will be in the sport of basketball inside the NBA world. In today's bonus segment, I'll be sharing my thoughts on the Buss family selling majority stake of the Los Angeles Lakers. So the news broke yesterday inside the NBA world that after 46 years of owning the Los Angeles Lakers, the Buss family has sold majority stake of the franchise. After nearly 50 years of owning the franchise, they sold the franchise to Mark Walter for a total of $10 billion. That is the highest amount of money to buy a North American sports team in North American sports history. So $10 billion. Mark Walter had the money to pull this off, and I'll be sharing my thoughts on Mark Walter officially being the true owner of the Los Angeles Lakers. Overall, I think this was great for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Buss family nearly had majority stake of the franchise for nearly 50 years now, and a new chapter will be written in the purple and gold era in LA with the Los Angeles Lakers. Mark Walter is a perfect candidate and what is a great option to have majority stake in being an owner of the Los Angeles Lakers. He is a proven winner, the owner of the Los Angeles Dodgers, and he owns several other professional sports teams. He is a proven winner, and he was already a part of the franchise because Mark Walter bought 27% of the franchise a few years ago, and now he's going to show what he could do inside the NBA world. But Lakers fans should be happy because the work that he did with the Los Angeles Dodgers, bringing in star after star after star, and I know it's two different sports, and baseball doesn't have a damn salary cap, but when you can attract stars to LA like Clayton Kershaw, Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, this guy is going to show you what it's like to be winning, be a winning franchise and bring in the right players. And Mark Walter is going to do anything he can to help LeBron James and Luka Doncic prosper in LA. If you want to center this year, the Los Angeles Lakers, this summer, this offseason, something that they lacked in the playoff size, he's going to put the money out there to make a big-time trade or get a free agent during the NBA free agency to help LeBron James and Luka in LA. But he's a proven winner. Mark Walter already has the blessing of Magic Johnson, an all-time great Los Angeles Laker, and his business partner with the Dodgers to do some incredible things with this franchise. And he's going to surround the right people around him, whether it's in the front office or whether eventually he loses patience with J.J. Redick after, I know J.J. Redick just coached his first season in the NBA, but if whatever it takes to get this Los Angeles Lakers team to get more NBA titles back to LA, he's going to make the moves to do that. And the best thing about this is the bright days are ahead for LA because LeBron James is in the twilight days of his career. We don't know how much time he has. I probably project another year or two before LeBron officially hangs it up. But you have Luka Doncic, who they just traded for before the NBA trade deadline in the nearly the midway point of the NBA season. Now you have Luka Doncic. If you can lock him up to a long-term contract, you have Luka Doncic, and you have the right owner to build the franchise around him, get him all the necessary assets and resources to help Luka Doncic prosper and to win his first NBA title in LA with the Los Angeles Lakers. This is great. And something I also want to touch up on, I also think this is a long time coming for the Buss family to finally sell majority stake of the Los Angeles Lakers. Jeanie Buss, the daughter of Dr. Buss, long live Dr. Buss, but Jeanie Buss has been controlling the Los Angeles Lakers franchise, being the owner and making the business decision since 2013. I felt like the family should have honestly sold majority stake of the franchise a long time ago. They got a massive deal, $10 billion, but arguably, I think for Jeanie Buss's sake, Magic Johnson truly saved her job when he helped bring in LeBron James to LA in the summer of 2018 and make him officially part of the Los Angeles Lakers. Because since LeBron James has got to LA, you would think there'd be a lot more stars playing alongside him. And yes, she did bring in Anthony Davis, but since LeBron James has got there, they've hardly been able to afford any championship caliber teams other than that 2020 team where they had a lot of veteran players like Rajon Rondo, Dwight Howard, and other players that were part of that Lakers team. Other than the 2020 season, they've had no really championship rosters, and they've always stuck to the recipe of committing to short term to these players, which has been a lot of in and outs of players and coaches, resulting in coaches being fired in LA. I think this was the right move at the right time. It's unfortunate that the Buss family probably could have sold quicker while LeBron was there, because LeBron James is going on what, year 7, year 8 in LA. You would think he would have more than one NBA title in LA. I'm just saying. And I know he's been to Western Conference Finals and stuff like that, but you got to capitalize when you got one of the greatest players, if not the greatest player of all time, LeBron James, as an owner making the business decisions as part of the franchise. They should have put LeBron in a more successful position to win more NBA titles in LA, because it's just crazy. We've seen several coaches being fired. We've seen a lot of players in and out, short-term deals, and the trading for Russell Westbrook did not work at all. And LeBron James is at fault for that as well, recruiting him. But yeah, I think this is a long time coming. But Mark Walton is going to put the Lakers in good shape, can have them as a contending team for as long as possible in the Western Conference. Again, you have Luka Doncic to build around, one of the best young, talented players that has not hit his peak yet, in my personal opinion. So hopefully you lock him up to a long-term contract, and the sky's the limit for LA. This is a really good time to be a Los Angeles Lakers fan. But before I close out, the list of teams that have been sold in the NBA since 2023 is absolutely wild. There's been a total of 5 teams that have been sold since 2023. Starting off with the Los Angeles Lakers, again, sold for $10 billion. The Boston Celtics were just bought in the beginning of the year for a total of $6.1 billion. The Phoenix Suns, the Dallas Mavericks, the Charlotte Hornets, that's 5 teams that have been sold in the last 2 years. With the new ownership around the league, I honestly give it 2 to 5 years before the league expands to 32 teams. Remember, there's a total of 30 NBA teams. I think we're on the way to having 2 more teams, an expansion in the NBA. One of those teams, or one of the cities getting a new team, will probably be Seattle, with the Seattle Supersonics returning. They have not had a team since the franchise moved to Oklahoma City and became the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I know Vegas is going to get a team. It's only a matter of when the NBA wants to do it, when Adam Silver is ready to have a team in Vegas. They already brought in the Las Vegas Raiders. The Athletics are on their way. They'll be there by the end of the decade. And they already got a WNBA team. This is a good time to be a basketball fan. Lakers fans should be invested. But with all this money being floated around the league and new ownerships, it's only a matter of time before we get a league expansion, which is great for basketball as well. Have 16 teams in the 2 respective conferences. But those are my thoughts on the Buss family selling majority stake of the Los Angeles Lakers. That is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Thomas Tyree, signing off. And I'll see you guys on next week's episode.